Yeah, what? Hey guys, it's Nikki here. So sorry that I have not been uploading a video as often as I usually do. And that is because it was Christmas break, it was New Year's, and I got to go back home to Hong Kong and I got to see my family, see my friends. I originally planned on taking a video when I was back at home with my friends, Blue Tongue Skinks, but it was a little bit too chilly and we didn't want to stress them out, so that video will have to wait until summer. But anyways guys, what's been new? I actually have quite a few new reptiles to show you guys, but we will take it slowly. You know, there's no rush, they're not going anywhere, so we will take this slowly. Anyways, so I actually have been going to the Toronto Downsview Reptile Expos pretty much every single month. I am pretty surprised that they have been hosting them so commonly, and it's been great. It is great to go there, to meet new people, to see old friends, and it's just a whole lot of fun. So if any of you guys are going soon, especially in the upcoming one on February 4th, definitely don't be shy and come say hi. So guys, for today's video, as you can read by the title, we got something a little bit special. So some of you may have been seeing my videos ever since I was a kid, and some of you may know I actually secretly, slightly have quite an obsession with scaleless snakes. I personally love scaleless snakes because they are just so weird. So actually one of my dream snakes is actually a scaleless leucistic Texas rat snake. Yes, if you can look, I will put a picture right here. As you can see in the picture, they look like granny stockings, pantyhose. That's just all scrunched up, and they have these big bulgy eyes that are just staring right at you. Yeah, but I personally, I love them, you know, because they just look so bizarre and they're just so cute. Don't you think they just look like some sort of cartoon or just some sort of Adventure Time character, you know? Maybe his name is like Steven or like Alfonso, just something posh. So anyways guys, let's go take a look at my two new scaleless snakes. So guys, I actually have two female scaleless snakes, but they're different species anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now this girl, I just found her, some of you can see, I found her in shed this morning, so I haven't soaked her yet. I do need to get that thing off her. And that's kind of bad on my part, but I do have a giant water dish for her to soak in, and she just doesn't like it, so I will have to soak her manually myself. This is my female scaleless Texas rat snake. As you can see, she's actually pretty docile, and you know, she's not afraid. She is not mean or striking or whatsoever, especially for a rat snake. She actually has a very typical rat snake feeding response. So when I put a pinky right up to her face, instead of striking or anything like that, she just opens her mouth and goes, She is scaleless. Majority of her body parts, she does have some scales on the upside, and just like every scaleless snake, they do have scales on the bottom of their stomach. The reason why they do still require scales there is because that they actually need it to move along on the floor. Anyways guys, you know, she's in shed right now. I don't really want to bother her too much. I'm going to put her in a warm little bath for her to soak right now. She's kind of really curious, just going around everywhere. But I love these guys. Just look at her. Look at those eyes. Look at those bulging eyes. I love those. That's a very typical Texas rat snake eyes that she has going on. But anyways, her stuck shed right now is really stressing me out, and I really want to get that thing off her. So I'm not gonna stress her out too much. I'm gonna put her back in her enclosure, and we're gonna go take a look at my other snake. Before I go and jump right on to showing you my second scaleless snake, I wanted to show you guys some of the sheds and the differences between a snake with scales and a snake without scales. In my hand right here, I have a scaleless snake shed. Excuse all the dog hair on my shirt, but you know, that's just what happens when you own a German Shepherd. Get a German Shepherd, they said. It's fun, they said. So as you can see, this is one of the sheds of my scaleless snakes. They have the bottom row scales all on their stomach, but on the top part, it is smooth, completely smooth. This is smooth as tape, I would say. There's not a single piece of scale that you can see. It's so white that it's actually flashing back onto the camera. Here in comparison, I have a normal snake shed. As you can see, the front part is all scrunched up into a ball, but we do have the tail part for perfect comparison. As you can see against my shirt, you see every single piece of scale. And you see the bottom row scales, but on the top part, you see every single piece of scale. Whereas comparison to this right here. Anyways, enough of that. Let's go keep looking at real snakes. Okay, here we go, guys. This is my second scaleless snake. Her name is Karma. Sorry, I forgot to mention my other one is called Spaghetti. But yeah. This is my other scaleless snake. This is a scaleless corn snake. This is a scaleless Okiti corn snake. Now, as you can see, she is quite a it's so crazy because she is a corn snake, but she literally, her behavior and everything, she acts just like a king snake. She just gave me a little nip on my finger just now, and it wasn't even a strike. It was because she thinks that I'm food and she wants to eat me. But look at the colors on her. This is just a normal, no reverse, just a normal Okiti corn snake. But because she's scaleless, you can see all the beautiful, beautiful patterns on her. Look at those colors. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but Karma right here, she's a little bit different because she is completely scaled. Where are you going? She's actually such a beautiful snake. I love her so much. She's always willing to eat for me. You know, she's handleable. Just a corn snake, honestly, just a corn snake. Now, as you guys have seen in Spaghetti, evidently, scaleless snakes do require extra care. Just the same as how you would need extra care for a silkback bearded dragon, for a hairless guinea pig, the skinny pig, or just the same as a hairless rat, hairless hamster, hairless sphinx cat. All of those things that do have this mutation of scaleless, hairless mutation, they do require extra care. Now, in terms for a scaleless snake, because they don't have these scales, it is important that they do shed properly and they do not have stuck shed. Now, you guys are probably wondering, is this genetically modified? Absolutely not. This is actually a natural mutation, and it actually is a recessive genetic mutation. So you do have het scaleless snakes, and you do have these scaleless snakes. It works the same as any other recessive genetics. Guys, look at this thing. It is just beautiful. I think this is just your normal morph, and just because they lack the scales, it enhances everything. The pattern is just absolutely beautiful. I'm always so mesmerized by her colors. It is absolutely insane. Just look at that pattern as well. She is a beautiful girl. I cannot wait till she is full grown. She's going to be such a fun and beautiful snake to play with, to handle, to even look at. I'm just looking at this like, whoa. I personally absolutely love scaleless snakes. I know some people don't like them at all, and some people do think that they are ugly or, you know, just not a real snake. But I personally love them so much. I think they are wonderful snakes. I have had a couple before, but this is my very first scaleless corn snake. And later on, you know, if the opportunity arises, I will be looking into other morphs for these guys. They are absolutely beautiful. The albino, oh, the anery, oh. Anyways, guys, I'm going to throw up a couple pictures here. As you can see right here, this is my old Texas scaleless, I believe it was a Texas rat snake as well, and his name is Dumpling. And then I have here another pair, and these guys were scaleless Everglades, one was also called Spaghetti and the other one Pasta. So yes, I do reuse names sometimes, but it's just, come on, look at them. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching as usual. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!